Hello there, and welcome to my journey to become a musician and a songwriter. My name is Karen, and oh my god, I have to show you this guitar. It is magnificent, it is glorious, and I need it. I've always wanted to buy an electric guitar, but I never did, because, well, I have an acoustic guitar, and I'm not that good at playing it yet. So if I would buy an electric guitar, I would just feel unworthy of playing it. Until I saw this guitar and I knew I just had to become worthy. This is the guitar I'm talking about. Let me grab it for you. Not sure if you can see it. This is the guitar I'm talking about. It is a Fender Player Stratocaster HSS in the color Buttercream. It is, oh, it's so pretty. I love it so much. Did I choose this guitar mainly because of how it looks? Yes, but I did do my slightly biased research, and here's what I found. When choosing your first electric guitar, I think the main thing you need to consider is what kind of pickups you want. They determine what kind of sound the guitar makes. Though I'm not going to go into too much technical detail, I will explain a little bit about the differences. I will link a video below that I think explains it really well. So when looking at pickups, there's single coils and there's humbuckers. Usually if you want to play more rock or country or even metal kind of genres, the humbuckers are a better choice. They can make a really good grungy sound. But if you're more into pop or jazz, single coils are better for a clean, crisp sound. I chose the HSS over the SSS, so one humbucker and 2 single coils instead of 3 single coils, because I do listen to a lot of different genres. I'll probably mostly play more cleaner stuff, but if I do want to get more the grungier sound, then I can achieve that because of the humbuckers. I think that's a really nice balance. When choosing a guitar, there's a debate whether looks matter or not. And of course, the most important thing about a guitar is that it sounds good and that it sounds the way you want it to. But, and it might be shallow, I do think looks matter, especially if you're a beginner. Because if it's a guitar that looks amazing and then every time you look at it, you think, wow, I would look amazing and I would look so good playing that guitar, chances are that you will put in the effort to learn how to play it and to make that idea and that image come true. Because that's how I felt when I saw this Fender Stratocaster in the buttercream color. I was like, I would look so good if I could play that well. I don't know how to play electric guitar yet, but I would look awesome with that guitar. Sound is so clear. Thank you. So now that we've established the goal, which is getting my hands on this gorgeous, gorgeous guitar, it is time to work my way there, consisting of 2 things. The first one being saving up the money for it. And though it's not the most expensive guitar on the market, it's still quite pricey. Let's see, currently it's at 889 euros on the Fender website. I do think I can get it a little bit cheaper at one of the music stores here though. But let's say, so including an amp and a guitar case, it's gonna be somewhere between 900 and 1,000 euros. So far I've saved up 300 euros. So I'm getting there, slowly but steady. I do hope to have all the money saved up before the end of the year, because it would be such a great Christmas present to myself if I could get myself this guitar. Moving on to the second part of getting my hands on this gorgeous, gorgeous guitar, which is setting the bar of which level I deem myself worthy to play this guitar, which is, as of right now, not a very measurable goal. So I'm gonna divide it into smaller, very measurable goals. I think for electric guitar, it's nice if I could play some basic riffs. Also, bar chords are very important. They're not that common to use on acoustic guitar, I believe, but they are for electric guitar. So basic riffs, bar chords, and then of course a song. I have to be able to play at least one song, right? Gonna choose Misery Business by Paramore. It's one of my all-time favorite songs, and it would be really cool if I could play that one on electric guitar. So those are very measurable goals. We've got basic riffs, bar chords, and being able to play Misery Business by Paramore. And after all, I already know a bit of acoustic guitar, so how hard can it be, right? Luckily, I could borrow this electric guitar from a friend of mine to practice on. So the thing is, compared to an acoustic guitar, there are so many ways to get the exact sound that you want with all the different knobs and the different pickups. And of course, on the amp, we have different types of sounds. You got the acoustic, clean, the more grungier sounds. You can mess around with the tone and the reverb a little bit, or the delay. There's so many different ways to get the exact sound that you want. And when it comes to practicing guitar, where would we be without Marty Swartz? The string has been replaced, the guitar is tuned, now it's finally time to play some music. So this is an F chord. It's a bar chord because of the finger that we put on there. And I thought it was going to be way harder because it's quite difficult on an acoustic guitar. But you just have to press way harder onto the strings to get the right sound. But it's not that difficult on electric guitar. So that's a win. You get the idea, right? I like it. I like it. So I just realized I'm a bit of a dum-dum. When I said bar chords, I actually meant power chords. And as I was practicing bar chords, I was like, oh, this is quite easy. I mean, I use this on acoustic guitar all the time. Because I do. And it's actually more difficult on an acoustic guitar because you have to press the strings like with more pressure. And it's actually easier on an electric guitar, but what I meant was power chords. That's something you don't really use on acoustic guitar, but you use on electric guitar. It's a learning process. Like I said, it's a learning process. I am learning right here and now, as you can see. So moving on to power chords. Okay, so it's the root with the fifth. I'm learning. And as I expected, see, there I go again. As I expected, power chords are a bit of a challenge. I'm not used to this. We're learning. Yay! I made this top myself, by the way. I knitted it, and I'm so proud of it. I love the color. The fabric, it's super soft. I made it myself. Okay, getting there. I want to do the Arctic Monkeys. Okay, you get it. You get it. Okay, so I want to learn Misery Business, but I just saw that the tuning of the guitar is different. It's in D flat tuning, so that means that everything has to go a whole step down, I think, which I'm not gonna do right now. Instead, I'm just gonna play it in the standard tuning, and I'll see how it goes. So it's gonna be a bit higher, which is fine, I think, or not, and then I'll just have to tune it. Okay, let's try this. Maybe this is too difficult for me. Okay, we're just gonna try it. Also, it's super warm right now because the sun is shining directly on the window. So it's so warm. Okay. But that was already something. It's not in the right key, but it sounds similar, right? I can do this. I can totally nail this. Okay, I'm gonna need to practice this a lot before I get it. But I have time. I still have plenty of time before I reach the financial part of the goal. So I've got time to learn this. I can do this. I think this was a pretty good day of practicing, if I do say so myself. I've still got quite a bit of time before I reach my financial goal. So I'll make sure to practice until then. And when I do get my hands on this gorgeous, gorgeous guitar, I will make another video. Hopefully by the end of this year, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I'll link the videos that I used for practicing today in the description box below, so if you want you can have a look. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay hydrated and have a nice day. Bye!